Hi guys and welcome back to a new video on the channel. We're back with some new custom tactics. This time the most read formation in the game is the 5-4-1. Kind of shuffled around with the tactics. Now I'm going to show you what I ended up with and what I'm going to share with you. So let's get into the tactics. So 5-4-1, build a self-balanced defensive approach. This is what I always do, this is what I like, regardless of the formation. Then, I've gone with sweeper keeper. I just usually put the best role for my keeper. Then, all the defenders, or center backs I should say, on defender defend. Left back and right back, both on attacking wing back and support. This is essential because you need them. We already play with 5 defenders, so 2 of them need to join the attack. They also play on support, and this is so that when the ball's on the other side, they'll tuck in a bit and get into the midfield, which I'll show you some clips from. Then for the center mids, I've gone for playmaker on one of them and deep lying playmaker on the other. As you can imagine, playing with only one striker, one attacker, we need some help from the midfield. Reijnders is going to be on playmaker attack to help us score some goals. At the same time, we also need players for the build-up, so Frenkie de Jong is the first guy to have in a build-up, and who is better at doing that than Frenkie de Jong. Then, I've gone for inside forward on both my right and left mid, but I changed the focus from balance to attack. Why is that? Again, because we only play with one attacker, so we need help there from the midfield. And the striker will be an advanced forward attack. Pretty basic for the striker, but the rest is a bit interesting, so I was curious to see how it would play out in game, and I went into rivals to test it for you. So first clip is a bit of a counter attack. We get on, but you see that Miahem already is a bit alone and needs to play with the midfield mostly. What we always want to do though is get the ball towards the wing and from there go into the inside. You can see it here, Nuno Mendes to Mbappe to Miahem. Of course the players are really good, I don't want to pay to win, but this is the idea we want to play with in this formation. Next up again, Nuno Mendes as an attacking wingback. We play it to him and there he's like a left wing. You can notice though that Miahem is kind of alone, then the support comes, we have to wait on it a bit. So you have to hold some time, win some time to get that support from the back. We managed to do so, play it to Miahem and finish it. This is how we want to play, get those wing backs involved. Next up again, play it to Miahem, and the midfielders are the first kind of stations you can pass to from the striker. And then from that position from the midfield, we need to go to the wing, get those wing backs involved like Llorente here. Waiting for that pass to the inside, and it's just tiki-taka, beautiful football, and finish. Players position themselves really well in this formation, especially in attack. I actually am very surprised about how good this formation is going forward. It has for sure potential to be meta. We also did a meta update, by the way, last video, so check that one out as well. Next clip, Nico Williams on the wing. Getting that width in is very important. Then with Llorente creating an overload on the wing. And this is where our strength is in attack. Creating an overload on the wing and then working it towards the inside. There we have almost a 1v1 or man mark situation. And Reijnders can turn away from his man and put it top bins. You see the patterns. What was very nice about this clip is that if you notice, we when play it to the inside, Nuno Mendes is in a midfield position as our wingback. And this is because of the support role. Now we have a bit of a quicker attack with Miahem, so it's also possible to play quick. Always make sure to have the right dynamics, go quick when you can, and be a bit more composed when it's not possible. In this case, we could play quick, and then we also do it. Now let's get over to the defensive clips. So, what's important defensively, while the clip is playing, is that you always track back, because the defense is set. You don't have to touch them. It's even better if you don't, because then it won't create any gaps. We are just staying in front of Frenkie de Jong, and you see the moment we commit with Frenkie de Jong and we miss it, that's where actually problems will arise. But in this case, we still have 3 defenders, we still have 2 fullbacks, and it's easy. There's no space for him to shoot, we block the shot and get it. But you can see that if we commit too much with our midfielders, then the space can open up. But if we just keep on running back, being patient, it will reward us, as you will see in the next clips. So in the next clip, I actually show you that we lose the ball with Llorente, so our right back is gone. And what do you do now? So he is running with Reijnders, his left mid. We have to mark the pass. We cannot do otherwise. But you can see that Van de Ven and Marquinhos are still in the middle together with Saliba. We press double R1 for them to man mark. And then with Saliba, all there's left to do is stay between the lines, between the passing lanes, and cut those out. That's how you have to defend in this formation, because you don't have to worry about those others in the box, the AI will take care of that because of the extra center back compared to a fourth back. Now, another build-up from him. He's dribbling, and we are just with those midfielders running back, with the fullback trying to cut inside, everything. Now we run back with Frankie, and you can see that there's no space anymore for him. We run Nuno to the inside. He plays it to the middle, but we have an extra center back there, so there's always somewhere there. But just don't be aggressive with those center backs early on, because that's the only way you'll concede goals. Next step, again, want to show you guys that if you just keep on running back with those midfielders and always selecting the most wide man to bring him to the inside, make it as compact as possible, you'll get there. So we run back first with our midfielders, and then you can see that when he plays the ball to the striker, we don't select Marquinhos, the center back, but we select Van de Ven, the left center back, to close the space between them and making it impossible for our opponent to go through. If you select Marquinhos there, then it becomes a 1v1 and he can get past you. But if you select Van de Ven there, you can close the space and it's virtually impossible. And last clip then, again, running back with Frankie, and closing the space. The defense will stay, so trust the AI on defense. Don't touch your defenders. If you keep running back with your midfielders, it'll be good. Now, when he is in a 1v5, you can be aggressive. But in the first phase of that counter-attack, don't touch him because it will create gaps. So guys, this was a video about the 5-4-1. If you got any questions, leave them down below in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe. I'll see you for the next time. Bye.